I've had homies date friends or people from my previous relationships, whatever. Never thought. I don't have no issue with that. You do you.
No, I definitely got an issue with that.
I don't.
I
don't.
If
Why?
If your homeboy date your ex,
Yeah. 100%.
But why?
What you mean, but why? No, but why me?
But why?
Why, nigga? Because I said so.
So that's it, just because
Yes,
you said
nigga.
so.
Yeah,
Okay.
find something else to do. It's enough women out here. Nigga. Go find. You don't need to be peddling my old work. Nigga. Go find something else to do.
Yo, welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lex. The podcast where men can have a safe space. We on all platforms. You need to tune in, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Welcome to Melody, the podcast where men can have a safe space. Welcome to Melody. Welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lex.
who put in here? Do you trust people who don't eat condiments?
Lace.
Let's do that. What it do though? It's your boy. We back for the Manly D, another episode of Manly D's podcast. We want to thank y'all for joining us today. It's your boy Dr. Life Coach Lace, aka NBA Old Boy, aka I'm him, aka the menace, no relation to Dennis.
Let's get it.
I
man.
guess it's your boy T. Roy, your neighborhood hope dealer. If you need some hope, I got some you can borrow. Make sure you like, subscribe, and
follow. Hey, what it do? What's going on? It's your boy Melly Mel, aka Melly Badass, aka Meek Mel, aka your favorite truth teller, aka if you don't want to know, don't ask me.
So we in the year of our Lord 25, right? That's where we at, the year of our Lord 25. And I got a question for y'all. We just gonna jump right into it.
Okay, I'm listening.
How can you trust or engage with people who don't use condiments? And I'm not talking about latex condiments because I know I'm with some RMKs in here. But what I'm saying is people who I don't like ketchup. I don't like mustard. I don't like mayo. I don't like no condiments on my.
The people who don't like ketchup, it boggles me, bro. My best friend does not like ketchup or mustard. I can understand maybe mustard a little bit, but ketchup, bro? Like,
So
we've been using
no ketchup, mustard on nothing?
Nothing. Just burger.
Raw dog at the patty.
Raw dog.
Just raw patty.
Raw patty. I don't understand how you do that.
Any other toppings like lettuce, cheese?
Now listen, I understand this. People don't like pickles. People don't like onions.
Mhm.
That's a thing. I understand that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I used to get really mad because my grandma used to make me spaghetti and she put, the green peppers, the onions, and the tomatoes and all that type of stuff.
That's
in.
good.
I'll take that.
And the mushrooms. But my brother comes, she don't put none of that stuff in because he don't like it. I'm like, make him learn.
Make him his own, or he got to sit here and eat what everybody else
Right,
eats.
exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that, but I cannot understand people who don't like ketchup. Like, we all been eating chicken nuggets, not even chicken nuggets since we've been a kid.
What's
You know,
a chicken nugget?
a
'Cause
chicken
I
nugget.
don't know what that is.
It's like that's how a kid says chicken nugget.
Okay, I didn't know if it was a shacket involved, if something else involved. I was just making sure. I ain't know.
We've been eating chicken nuggets and French fries from out the freezer since we've been kids. You mean to tell me you've been raw dogging?
And when you see fish sticks,
And fish sticks.
Yeah.
that's a wild time.
That is a
Remember
definitely
fish
one.
sticks? The fish
Fish
sticks just up
sticks.
and walk away.
They still make fish sticks.
Oh, they do? I ain't
do,
seen a fish stick in my
yeah.
life.
I haven't bought one for a kid. Have you?
Next time you go to the grocery store, just go to
My kids don't eat fish sticks.
I mean,
I didn't even know
mine
they
don't
still
either,
made fish
but
sticks.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah.
Fish sticks was a regular. Did y'all used to eat?
I didn't even know fish came in sticks
It wasn't fish sticks you was
until
eating.
we was look.
Some put together leftover pieces that was fried up into it. Man, my grandma used to make beanie weenies back in the day.
Oh, yeah, beanie
my
weenies
God.
used to smack.
That was
Yeah.
But back to these people who don't eat no condiments. How you be raw dogging chicken nuggets and French fries and fish sticks your whole life, bro?
Crazy
I
word.
just
That's
don't understand it.
Crazy
Do they
word.
use barbecue sauce as a replacement, or
For these people, that's a good question. For some of the people that I know, I think barbecue sauce is allowable because they used to eat like ribs. And
Now,
stuff
barbecue
like that.
sauce is a solid
Barbecue sauce is a
replacement.
solid
But my
replacement.
thing, people who don't like,
Nothing.
no, I don't like condiments like at all.
so it's just a raw glizzy?
Yeah, raw glizzy, just bun.
Now that's crazy.
Bun and meat.
No. That is crazy.
That is wild.
A hamburger with nothing on it. Now, if you even have a hamburger and you got lettuce and tomato and all the other type of stuff and no ketchup, and
that's still crazy. I need a lube.
That's still crazy.
I need a lubricant. I need a lubricant. A binder. I need a binder.
That's crazy too.
Yeah,
you got all that and no like something. That's crazy as well. So I don't know. I can't trust nobody that don't use condiments.
And that's what I be saying, right? So one of the things that I do in my diversity training. And I know Mel, it's 25. Melvin might be on the DEI train.
Yeah, I'm on diversity. I'm on diversity.
I'm on diversity.
So one of the things that I do, I ask people as an icebreaker, how do you like your grits? I mean, we in the South, everybody eat grits.
Sure.
You salt, pepper, butter, or you like sugar, you like sweet grits or whatever. And you would be surprised at the judgment that people make. You put sugar in your grits? Nah, that ain't how we do it out here. That ain't. So as an icebreaker, that's what. But I always find it interesting when people are like, "Oh, I don't put anything in it. I just eat
butt naked grits."
Butt naked grits.
Oh my god!
I can't do butt naked oatmeal either.
Oh no!
Butt naked oatmeal.
I need
I
some
buy the
cinnamon
flavor.
and some
I buy the
nutmeg.
flavors.
That's not butt naked.
Okay,
You got
That's flavor profile.
Yeah.
That's a flavor profile. But yeah, I mean, you gotta have some apples, some
cinnamon, sugar,
cinnamon,
spice,
some
brown
nutmeg,
sugar,
you know
all
what I
right.
mean?
Yeah.
You gotta. I mean, I throw some craisins in there if I want to keep it funky.
Throw some craisins, some raisins.
I definitely ain't eating no butt naked oatmeal. I definitely ain't gonna eat no butt naked grits though either. Naked grits. I've tasted naked grits and it's crazy. I don't care if you use butter, salt, shit, or I don't care what you use, but you better use something.
Put something in there.
You gotta put something. Now, the best way to eat grits is after you put everything in it. You didn't throw the grits away because grits are disgusting.
See,
something's wrong with you.
Grits are disgusting.
They are
why
not.
are grits disgusting?
Because you're eating what the word actually is. It's grit. It tastes like wet sandpaper.
See, I got that dog.
Yeah,
I got that dog in me, dog. I got that grit on the inside.
But
nigga.
you eat oatmeal?
I love oatmeal. I dog some oatmeal.
That
look like
mush, though.
You
That
look like a
like-
cream of wheat type of.
No. I'm Quaker oat.
No, fool. Cream of
Cream of
wheat
wheat
is
is different than oatmeal.
said Quaker oat. I'm Quaker oat.
Yeah, brands. It was all my brands.
No, cream of wheat is something totally different than oatmeal.
Yeah.
It's not a brand called cream of wheat.
Oh, I see what you. I'm not too familiar with cream of wheat. Be quiet.
But you judging grits.
I did wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly. I do not understand grits. And people will eat fish and grits for breakfast. I don't understand how you put fish in the morning time. That's not a morning time meal.
Actually, anything can be a morning time meal, depending on what time you wake
What
up.
time I want to eat?
You gonna wake up in the morning eat a pot of spaghetti
I sure will.
If I'm hungry.
in the morning time?
Absolutely.
It don't matter if it's morning or not. If I'm hungry.
Absolutely.
See, this is how I know you never been poor.
Right.
I just talked about eating beanies and weenies.
Beanies and weenies, that's a traditional black household
It sure
food
is.
item
It's
for
also a
for
poor
toddler.
struggle meal.
No, it's just
No,
a
when
cheat
you were a
meal.
child,
Put
yeah,
together.
when you were a child in the 90s, that was not a struggle
And you
meal.
didn't,
That
you
was
didn't
a
think
staple.
nothing about no struggle when you was eating that.
Exactly.
Because
Beanies
it
and
was-
Wheaties.
it
You
was
was
everything.
enjoying it.
It was everything.
Thundercats and Beanies and
Yeah,
Wheaties.
he over there sitting crisscross applesauce, watching TV, eating a bowl of weenies. Eating a bowl of weenies.
Enjoying life. Beanies and Wheaties not a struggle meal. That's a stretch out lunch meal for a bunch of toddlers. Any
Yeah.
black family would have had that as like a lunch.
But
Easy.
it's a struggle meal too. So is Hamburger Helper.
That is
And
a struggle meal for
and
a
I
fact.
love me
Yes.
some Hamburger
And
Helper.
I have not eaten it since I've been an adult. I will
What
never
I'm saying
eat
is,
Hamburger
as a
Helper again.
child, you didn't think that was a struggle meal. though.
Exactly.
Oh no! Back then I thought it was gourmet
That's
cooking.
what I'm saying.
Because the beans were separate from the wings, and so when she was cooking up the beans, she
You
would
said, I gotta have some wings.
she be cutting up some wings to put in with the beans, and I'm like, that's some gourmet chefing right there. That's some gourmet chefing. My grandma was mean with the beanies and weenies, bro. Let me tell you that right now.
Yo, you know what condiment I didn't like for a long time? If I saw it, was butter. I didn't like to see butter sitting on my food. I knew butter was in the food.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to come to my plate or something and see butter sitting on top of my
Why?
food. It would bother me, but I know why it used to bother me. My sister traumatized me.
Okay.
Because when we was a kid, she used to legit eat butter sandwiches. She would go and get the little country crock, whatever it was.
Spread it on.
She would literally spread bread, won't toast it. I'm talking about raw bread.
Didn't toast it?
Didn't toast the bread or nothing.
Okay.
She would just spread butter on that joint, grab another piece of bread, and just eat the sandwich. That grossed me out so much that I was like, I better not ever see butter again in my life on food. It wasn't until I was an adult that I was like, all right, put some butter on this.
Put some butter on
there, and I'll eat it.
Okay.
But she traumatized me with that.
Yeah,
She
I
still
can
be
understand
eating butter
if it was-
sandwiches.
Yeah, I can understand like if it's a spread like that, that's fine. Because you put butter on a roll. You know what I mean? Like if you eating bread like at a restaurant, you put butter on the roll, right?
I mean, it depends.
If we go into Texas
If
Roadhouse, I'm
the
taking
bread
that
already
roll and I'm
breaded.
dipping
That's
it
what I'm
in.
saying.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
that
just,
butter, that, you know.
but Texas Roadhouse bread already breaded, so I just would eat the bread. I don't even feel like I need to find no butter on the Texas.
But we've been in enough.
You don't put no butter on it. You don't put.
I
the
mean, the
cinnamon
Texas
butter?
Roadhouse bread is already fire to me, so I don't need to put the bread butter on.
So
the
you
bread.
don't add the cinnamon butter?
I just eat the bread. It's already good to me.
That's crazy.
That's wild. That's wild.
It's already good. I didn't feel like it. That's like to me. That's like putting steak sauce on the steak.
Nah,
That's
it's
already
different.
amazing.
Nah,
it's like the
nah,
steak is
nah.
already amazing. So why am I putting
That's
whatever.
different. That's
Okay.
different. That's different. The cinnamon butter bang.
The cinnamon,
cinnamon butter.
Yeah, it hit. It's a hit. But yeah, so always interested in that. But it's hard to trust people like that. Like I don't like. How do you not like a little extra?
Right.
How you not like a little extra?
I just don't understand it.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So
don't
you know,
understand.
just out of curiosity.
Aside from condiments, I'm not gonna say I don't trust these people.
Yeah, trust is a stretch.
No. Trust. We'll stick with trust. But I'm just on this one. I'm not gonna say I don't trust them, but I feel I am close to hating these people because I don't like people who go to somewhere and look at the menu, find something, and then ask to just take everything off of it.
Oh
Mhm,
my!
mhm.
That
gosh,
pisses me off
bro.
more.
That makes me mad.
I hate that more than someone who doesn't like condiments.
I got you.
I
Okay.
don't like can I get a number 5, no onion, no pickle, no that. Don't get the number 5.
Yeah.
Right.
If you got to do all that,
Yeah.
You
don't
want-
get the 5.
You don't
Yeah,
want the
get the-
5.
Get the hamburger.
and then build.
You want to feel like you're getting a quarter pounder. You want to feel like you're getting a Big Mac, because you don't want nobody to judge you off your kid.
Right,
right,
So
right.
you'd rather say, let me get a this with none of that, none of that, none of that.
Yeah.
It's different if you say, let me get that add
Right.
X, Y, and Z. To me, adding is different than taking everything off.
Sure,
Of
I
it. Why
dig
you
it.
looking at the menu and you gonna get this one and then
Mhm.
rob everything from it? That
Right.
pisses me off.
Now,
I feel you.
after
I feel you.
2 condiments coming off, that's not the same burger no more.
Yeah.
Mhm.
If you say no onions, all right, cool. If you say no tomatoes, all right, cool. No lettuce, you just want a cheeseburger.
And then you sit there
Right.
talking about check the bag before we leave. I don't. If
Yeah,
I
I
gotta
don't-
check the bag,
I don't even check no bags. I'm eating whatever's
Whatever's
in
in
there.
the bag,
I'm
I'ma
eating
eat it when I get
whatever's in
home.
Whatever's in the
there. Whatever's
bag.
in the bag.
But you like check the bag, make sure it wouldn't be wrong if you just got it how it came.
Right.
They
Right,
got
right,
a
right.
system on the inside.
Right.
Right. Now you throwing
From
off
making this thing, you
throwing
throwing
off
off the system,
and then mad.
and then mad if they mess it up.
It's
They got a
crazy.
system.
They got a system.
And you messing it up. Now we gotta sit here and check the bag, and
Yeah.
if it's wrong, we gotta send it back inside to get them to fix it. Just take it as it is,
I'm eating
or
it
don't
regardless.
get that at all.
I'm eating it regardless.
Eat the chicken nuggets or the chicken tenders or whatever it is,
Yeah.
and just keep it safe.
I feel you.
That
I
pisses
feel
me
you.
off.
I feel you.
Or
So,
the- well,
go
go
ahead. No.
I was gonna say, or the person you talking about people that make you mad, or the person that when you take them to a restaurant, all they get is the same thing every single
That doesn't
time.
bother me.
Which like
that bothers me.
chicken tenders,
That bothers
every
me.
single
Why?
time, at every
That
single
bothers me.
restaurant.
Because again, there's so much. I'll tell you the addition to why it bothers me. Okay, so for one, you have no exploration in your palate whatsoever. You eating the same thing everywhere we go. But then I take you somewhere. But then if they make that wrong, which is basic as hell anyway. I mean, you ordering chicken Alfredo with broccoli. It's too much broccoli in here. How is it too much?
So
now
noodles,
you're complaining
broccoli,
about
and
the
sauce.
most basic Italian meal ever,
Right.
and mad because it's too much of one thing in it. Like, nah, I don't be. It's too saucy.
No,
It's
I
Alfredo.
It's-
What you mean?
It could, because basically what they're doing is they chasing after a dish that somebody else made, and that's how they made it.
Right.
This restaurant don't make it like that.
Right. So how can I get you to explore? Now, if you got OG taste, we could just do OG.
Right.
But if I want to take you to a nice, Fratelli's or something like that,
Yeah.
how can I do that when all you gonna eat is chicken Alfredo anyway? Oh, you now at the end of the day, well, you ain't thoughtful. How am I not thoughtful when you got an OG mindset?
Okay,
I'm trying to get you to Fratelli, but you got an OG mindset.
Let's try new things. Now, at the same time, I am the type of person that if I go to my spot, I'm getting what I get.
There's nothing wrong
You
with
feel
that.
me?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
If
that.
I'm going to the Indian spot, I'm getting either the curry or I'm getting chicken
Masala.
Chicken masala. You know what I'm saying? One of the
the
two.
two safest, blackest dishes that he
Well,
True.
or the
Those are the
pad
two
thai.
black people
I
gonna go
might get the pad thai,
Mm-hmm.
which is also a safe black dish.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm going to the Jamaican spot, I'm either getting the oxtail or the
Can't
curry.
go wrong with that.
Can't go wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because these are my spots. But if I'm going to a brand new place that I've never tried ever before, I'm gonna try something that I've never had before.
Try something different.
You look like a chicken nugget at the
No, I
restaurant.
don't do chicken nuggets.
At every restaurant.
I don't do
type
chicken
thing.
nuggets. The Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets every now and again, just because I want to, revisit my youth. But I don't really do chicken nuggets at all. I try new food. I actually don't mind exploring new food when I go to restaurants and stuff like that. I don't always try to play it safe when I go to places, especially if it's somewhere new. If I got a spot like you said that I go to all the time, then I know what I like there. I just get the same thing there. But if I go to a new place, I'll try it.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is that I shoot from the hip. They be like, "What you go get?" I'm just gonna pick something off the menu
And they ask them what you want to get because they want you to pick for them.
right,
what they
yeah,
want.
yeah,
And I'm like,
yeah.
no.
Yeah, I'm shoot from the hip.
You ain't gonna eat what I eat anyway. So
Yeah.
why you asking me?
Yeah.
Right.
Don't ask me what I want to eat. You don't like what I eat, no way. We know we don't like what each other eat. So asking me what I want to eat ain't gonna change nothing for you. Just tell me what you want to eat.
Right. Yeah.
That's all.
One thing, couple things. When I go to a restaurant, never trust the waitress or the waiters when you be like, "Is this good?" Oh yeah,
That kills me when people ask that. No, legit, it does. It does because it be like, yo,
your palate ain't my palate. And I learned that I learned the hard way, Lace, because I wanted to try something new, and I read something on it. I was like, "Is this good?" Oh yeah, it's one of my favorite things. And then I overhear them doing getting somebody else's order behind us, and they asked us, "Is this good?" Completely different from what I said. It was like, "Oh yeah, that's my favorite one." Wait, hold on now. You can't have two favorites.
Right.
It's either one or the other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the one thing that makes me mad. And then the other thing that upsets me is when they come to the table, the waiter or the waitress, and they run down this list of things that I'm not going to get.
Mm-hmm.
Our soup of the day is beans and a tomato broth.
You might like that with your
have
beanie weenie man.
We also have.
They give you the specials for
They give us a special, and then like they talk about one of the things is like, and our steak is market price. Well, what's the market price? Don't just say it's market price.
No, I'm good.
Tell
with
me
that.
what it is.
No, I'm good with that because at the end of the day, if I want a steak, I'm gonna get a steak.
You're just gonna get a steak.
It don't matter.
Yeah.
So I'm good with the market price.
But don't tell me it's a special, and then what's special about it? Part of the special is knowing how much it is gonna be.
No. See, you taking the see.
I need to know.
You taking the special as there's a special price associated with it.
Well, so why is it special then?
That's just their special of the day.
Special don't mean sale.
Right.
Special don't mean sale. That's what he has. Special means sale. And that's not what that means.
Yeah, that's
special means this is what we're highlighting for today.
Right. We're just highlighting it today. That's all.
Don't highlight it and call it special if it ain't gonna be on sale.
If you go into places that have specials and you worried about the market price, you don't need to be there.
That is big facts. That is big
You don't
facts.
need to be there.
That's big facts.
You don't need to be there.
That's big facts.
You don't need to be there.
Yeah, you don't need to be there.
Okay.
That's real. That's real spill. You don't need to be there.
That's big facts.
Yeah.
For sure. Oh my God.
I don't like that. No, I don't like that. I don't like people trying new stuff either on my dime. Like if you wouldn't get that with you,
right?
Don't get it with me.
That is
if you wouldn't get that with you,
right.
Don't get that with me.
Right.
Stick to the lane that you would have been in.
Right.
When you go out, you looking for the sale, you looking for the special.
That is true.
Then when you know it's me, you look at the waiter and talk about no. I'll
Let
have
me get the
I'll have
caviar with the
Right.
Yeah.
And
You like I'll have the no nigga no. Go back to you. You go back to the fries, the wings, the whatever it is.
and
I'll
that
have
right
the
there.
filet mignette.
You can't even pronounce it. What you doing? And that's the reason
I'll
why.
have the filet mignette.
That's the reason why. If I'm paying, I don't let it be known until the very end. Like if I'm paying for the meal,
I got you.
get what you want to get. That's fine.
And then
I
you
got
pick up
you.
the
And then it's like,
I know what
hey,
you mean.
I got the tab. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
Versus
I feel
me
it.
telling, hey man, it's on me. Oh, for real? Let me get appetizer. You don't eat appetizers. You knew you won't
No,
go
you don't eat no
You won't
appetizer.
go order no appetizer.
Mhm.
You won't go order. So that's the reason why I was like, after when we done with the meal, I'll take the check. Okay? I do that.
That's what I be on.
My father-in-law did me dirty one time though, in a good way. Him and his wife and his mother came down to visit me and my wife, and we went to go eat. And the waitress, well, we finished eating. The waitress walked away. I followed her. I said, "Hey guys, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back." So I gave the waitress. I said, "Hey, I don't really have to use the bathroom, but take my card so I could pay for it." So I was like, "Let me just follow through." So I went to the bathroom, came back out to get my card. She was like, "Hey, just want to let you know your card declined." I was like, "My card declined? What are you talking about?" And my father-in-law comes around the corner. Is like, "Yeah, I declined your card, and they're gonna use mine." I was like, "Oh, okay, you got me. You got me. I appreciate that little gift, but at the same time, I wanted to bless y'all, but I received the blessing."
That's what's up.
Yeah, I don't argue with people about blessings no more. If they want to bless me, go right ahead.
Absolutely.
I used to be like, no, I got it. No, thank you.
Uh-huh.
I appreciate
Wasn't
you.
expecting
Was
it.
it?
Wasn't expecting it.
I'll get you next time.
Right. Wasn't expecting it, but I'll
Appreciate
take it. Yeah.
I appreciate you.
But I will decline some blessings because I don't ever. Some people don't know how to just bless. I can bless you, and I forget that you can bring up something 10 years later. It's like, Troy, remember that time you got our meal? Bro, I don't remember at all. But there are some people that be like, yeah, I got your meal. Remember that? Remember when I paid for this and that and the fourth and the other?
Hey.
I do
You
not.
need better people.
I don't.
Because
Not even better
I
people.
receive my blessing like I at you, so I'm Gucci. I receive my blessing like I at you.
Not even that. I don't even think you need better people. That would not bother me at all.
That comes.
And so many people are not. I don't want to say afraid of that, but they don't want to experience that situation where they feel like someone is throwing something in their face.
Sure.
And my response to you stuff like that usually is and did
And yeah,
like,
appreciate you.
and did
Appreciate
okay.
you.
So like,
Right.
what is your point? Like, who cares if they bring it up later? Why does that bother you? Because it's not just you. It's a lot of people who like that. Where they're like, I don't take nothing from nobody because I don't want nobody to bring it up.
People do that to manipulate you, bro. People will legit do that to manipulate you. They be like, "Hey, man, I did this for you. Why can't you do that?" Hey, whoa. So you did this just to get something back? That's the reason why.
Okay, and let me teach you a lesson.
Mhm.
Everything that you do don't always come back to you.
Facts.
So you got to be prepared. If you didn't
Facts.
have it to bless me, you shouldn't have blessed me to begin with. Let this be a lesson to you for next
Right.
time.
We teaching life lessons.
And then we move on.
We
okay?
teaching life lessons.
But you ain't gonna guilt trip me into nothing.
Not at all.
But
And
that
I ain't
don't
gonna think
bother
twice
me.
about it.
And I would be like,
Yeah,
and
you
it was
bought me
good
a
too.
meal,
And I took
bang
a
it.
carry out. Remember we had to carry out?
Bang.
I ate that the
We
second
should
day.
do
That
that
day was
again.
jumping.
We should do that again.
I had that 2 days.
But y'all picked up the tab for me. I forgot. I'm pretty sure y'all forgot. I picked up the tab for y'all. I can't even recall. You know what I'm saying? And it's a sense of indebtedness.
And also just receive the gift.
Just receive.
You don't gotta keep giving me pushback while I'm trying to provide you a gift.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just accept. It's like people who can't accept compliments. I can't stand somebody that can't take a compliment. You tell them that they look nice, and then it's just you be like, I like them shoes. Well, it's just a little something I picked up from Target. It ain't too much.
Right.
Just say thank you. Just
Right.
say I thank you for I
Yeah,
appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? They
yeah.
don't got to know the backstory on where you got the clothes from and how you had it in the back of the closet. Just say thank
How much you spent on it. Now that's a black.
You know what
that's
I'm
a black
saying?
people thing.
Oh yeah.
Just take the compliment. Just say thank you.
We do that.
Hey man,
We do
that's
that.
a nice hoodie.
Appreciate
well, it's
little
H&M.
something, yeah,
You know what I mean? It was it was on sale, so I had to pick it up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Had to.
So it was only like $15. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Marked down from 53, but
all of that. No, I feel it. I did have to learn how to accept compliments though, because that was something that not that I didn't hear it. It's innately in my head. I know I'm fly. So when I hear a compliment, it's not really doing much for me because I already know.
Because you're confident. You self-confident.
But I had to learn to, navigate
Just say
those
thank
waters.
you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
Appreciate
you, man. Yeah.
Appreciate you, young
Wish
blood.
I could say the same.
But sometimes the compliments coming from certain areas can be a blessing.
Oh,
like
for sure, yeah.
If you didn't think somebody thought about you in a certain way and they say something about you, it was like, oh, I didn't think you.
Right, I didn't know that. That's what's up.
I didn't know you.
Yeah.
I knew I was fly already, but I didn't know you thought that I was fly.
Right.
But you ain't going to start downplaying yourself. Like, people start downplaying themselves as they're receiving a compliment. I think that's the part. Not the fact that you're acknowledging that you wasn't expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
It's more I say, oh, I think you look nice today. And be like, oh, this I don't feel I'm fat. Or
right,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I ain't even talking about your size, your weight.
Yeah, you the one bringing it up. I ain't even.
Right.
I seen the little pudge you got.
Yeah,
Nobody care about all that. You look good. You look good. I won't even worry about that.
Right.
You worried about it. I'm not. I said you look
talking
good.
about fluid on your ankles.
Come on,
I'm talking about you look nice.
You look nice. Just say thank you.
God,
Fluid on your ankles.
God, dog, bro.
I'll take a compliment all day.
We know.
Just go ahead and shower me.
Esteem you up. Esteem you up. We know.
I'll take I'll take that all day, bro. Because I'm an affirmations person, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that's crazy.
And that's I didn't ever think that I was affirmations person, but as I'm getting older, I'm realizing it's probably number one now. Because I thought physical touch used to be my thing. It's affirmations.
I dig it
wholeheartedly.
I dig it.
I got a question. We done with this subject?
Yeah,
we
going on to the next one. We done laid the people out who don't like condiments.
Since we talking about people we don't trust, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would either of you allow your friend to date your sister?
Oh snap!
Yeah.
No.
You say yeah, you say no.
Well, hold on. Depends. Who's the friend?
Okay, this your two man. Like when we was outside, he was right there. He was the one setting the pick and roll, throwing you the oot, stuff like that. You know how he get down.
Yeah.
Basically, Mike Lowry.
Right.
Yeah.
He the Mike Lowry of the friend group. He try.
Yeah.
You know how he get down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So then he come to you. Well, he don't even come to you. It just might even be insinuated that he might be talking to you or want to talk to your sister or something like that, or she want to talk to him or vice versa. She like, hey man, what's up with Lace? Are you trying? And what would you say? You said no. He said yeah. He don't care.
So I'm Martin Lawrence. My sister is Gabrielle Union. And Will Smith is trying to holler at my sister.
Or vice versa.
Now, if a girl wanted to holler at my brother, oh yeah, all day.
Your sister, not a girl. Your sister.
Yeah, I'll probably be like, nah.
How you gonna do that though?
Nah.
Like why?
You gonna say no?
Nah. Matter of fact, somebody tried to hook up two single people in my wedding party. I was like, don't y'all do that at all, because it's gonna ruin both of their lives.
Yo.
So you say no. She can't talk to. Look,
T-Dot is not the love doctor.
He's not the love doctor.
Actually, I am.
No, you're not.
I done set up a couple things.
Who?
I done set up a couple things.
Are they still together?
It's because I declined and they went to my mans and them.
I'm not going with that.
Yeah.
Going with that.
Yeah,
So you don't.
I say yes.
I know.
I say yes.
I figured that would probably come from you because you real liberal. You just want.
No, I'm saying at the end of the day,
you can't stop them or whatever.
He cannot stop them. He may have grown in some ways. We all got a past. We all got a past. We all got a history. You don't know your sister's history either. She might have had some things.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, if they want to explore it, cool. You know what I mean? It's probably going to ruin y'all's friendship, but I mean, they can still do that.
And it really just depends upon who the friend is. You know what I'm saying? Like
I told you already.
He just said it's your man. Y'all running missions
Your
together.
man. This my mission, man. When I know I got a 2-man on deck, I'm calling. This who I'm calling.
Yeah, we running the mission.
We going over there. I know if I'm in. This is my man.
It depends if he has retired from doing
That's
missions.
what I'm saying. So,
If he retired from doing missions, okay.
You don't know if he retired from doing missions.
But that's what I'm saying. But
That's what I'm saying.
That's a conversation you have with him.
Right.
Exactly, because I'm
Okay.
letting him know this ain't no mission.
Because it's still a code we got to follow.
And I'm
Because you
glad
can't be,
y'all
out here
said that.
can't be out here telling sis about the code.
I'm glad you said that because that was the follow up to my question.
What?
Okay, so do you feel like he needs to talk to you about it first
Yes,
before
absolutely.
he talks to your sister?
Absolutely.
Not necessarily. I think I put it to you.
Absolutely.
It depends on where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they just casually, we going out to eat, whatever. But if it is like, we want to start dating, like this is then yeah, I think that's a conversation that he should have, just
Okay.
from respect for y'all's friendship, but also respect for whatever they developing.
All right.
Absolutely. They have to check in.
All right.
Nigga, this ain't Houston.
They're gonna have to check in, bro.
Check in.
They got to check in.
All right. So story.
I figured it had something.
course.
to
It's a story, but I'm just saying I'm getting you. I had to set the stage for the
Yeah.
story so that you can understand the story. All right. So a friend who shall remain nameless, his boy's sister hollered at him and slid in his DM on Instagram, whatever. Basically putting herself out there like, I'm trying to see what's up, blah blah blah, whatever. So at first he was hesitant about making a move because that's his man's sister, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she kept putting it out there like, I'm trying to see what's up, whatever it is. So he's
The
like,
constant pursuit at that point would be like, I'm on pass.
okay, no, but he didn't pass. He said, I'm gonna see what's up. I'm gonna see what's up. So he saw what's up. You know, they do the whole little, whoop the bam, get the little, she gave up the cheeks or whatever like that. For real. So they have a whole little situation. They've been going on it for months or something like that. Come to find out, she told him, don't say nothing to my brother because I don't want him to know that we having this interaction or whatever.
Sure.
So in loyalty to her and what they had going on, he didn't say nothing to his mans about the fact that he had been
See, that's
essentially
deception.
knocking his sister down for months or
Mhm.
whatever like
Mhm.
that. So I can't remember exactly how it came up in conversation, but when the friend found out, he got upset with him. Basically, like, you should have talked to me about
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
this. And he was basically like, well, she told me not to say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And he was from the lens of like, but you my friend, so
Mhm.
you should say something to me
Right,
regardless
right,
of what my
right.
sister says and feels or
Nah,
whatever.
I don't.
So
yeah.
they were legit like at odds to where he was like, I don't even want to be cool with you no more. Like, we can't even be cool
Mhm.
off of the strength of just the fact that you didn't have the conversation with me or whatever. And then it blew up into some more stuff, some more drama after the fact. But the principle that he was standing on was, you should have said something.
Nah,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
necessarily.
So you feel like he should have said something.
He
You
should have
don't
said
feel like
something.
he should-
I wouldn't have gone as far as to say, I can't rock with you no more type thing. I just know that you went from friend to associate.
Right. Well, I put it to you like this: should he have said something? Yes, but based upon what you presented with the sister requesting him not to say anything, there are two lenses of loyalty.
Mhm.
I'm loyal to you as a friend, and I'm loyal to these cheeks that I'm getting. So, homie was in a conflicted
a bad
space.
spot.
Yeah, he was in a conflicted
in a bad
space. Because again, our friendship offers something that this
This
ain't
ain't gonna-
offering. So I don't see it as apples to apples personally. But if it were me, I would say something like, you know what I mean, this is what's been popping off. Because at the end of the day, the result is likely going to be the same.
True.
Check in. Check
So
in.
you would, if the shoe was on the other foot, you would have checked in, or you would have pulled out your whistle and passed.
I would have, if I was interested in a young lady, she reached out to me, blah blah blah, and it was my boy's sister. I would listen. I would propose it as a hypothetical. Listen.
No, you lost me.
Not going to work.
Not gonna work.
Not
You
gonna
lost
work.
me
No,
already.
listen. This is follow my method to my madness. I would propose it as a hypothetical, and if he was like, "Nah, I ain't with it," I was like, "Then, well, I gotta let you know, I am interested, and I do want to pursue." I think that's the honorable thing to do.
And if he say no,
If he say no, then I know off top, if I pursue, I might potentially lose his friend.
so you still would do it anyway.
Versus being deceptive, and it's just gonna be worse.
Deception
Deception is worse than being upfront.
What was the deception though?
The deception is when the moment that she said, "Don't tell my brother," it's meaning
That's her thing.
Withhold information. from being open
So,
and honest to
so
somebody.
you mean to tell me you think your friend tells you everybody that they smash out?
No, that's not. That's not.
That's what I'm saying. So it's not deception.
But
It's just I don't feel like.
But once again, this is a special situation. This isn't just any and everybody.
Yeah, when the smashing out shares my blood, then we got to have a conversation.
We gotta have a conversation.
But look at how your sister came at him. I can understand if it was like we want to start a respectable relationship.
Right.
You slide in the DMs because you want to get your back rocked out. That ain't got nothing to do with respect. You already being deceitful by sliding the DM. If you was interested, you would tell your brother, yo.
She slid first.
No, what I'm saying though, if she wanted to be respectful and not deceitful, she would have said, bro, I'm interested in your friend.
Or maybe she did and he was like, no. Could have.
But the result is different ends, but the same means.
I actually think it would be worse to do it your way. Now that we're opening this conversation, I think it would be way worse to do it your way.
Why?
Because if you come to me with this hypothetical situation, and then
so you trying to get my sister,
and then eventually reveal the truth, like I do want to talk to her,
right?
I like her, whatever it is, and then if I say no, and you still do it anyway, that's gonna be way worse than me not saying nothing at all because she asked me not to say nothing,
right?
And then it comes out late. That's gonna be way worse. We would have to Paul up. We gonna fight. We would have to fight because I would have told you straight up to your face, no, and then you would have talked to her anyway. Now I feel like you're going against me.
But
now that's against the code even more,
yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, because we had a conversation that said no.
All right, so we talking about the code.
Yeah,
you broke the code.
How?
No,
you broke the bro code.
Not necessarily
by intruding onto family lines without it being known.
No,
this is a lose-lose situation.
It's definitely lose-lose.
Lose.
That's why I said the ends the same way.
The question is, do you want to get punched in the face or do you want to get punched in the back of the head? It's the only way with the information.
Well, based upon the scenario, I still got something out of it, so I'll take my punch either way.
This is a true story, by the way.
I'm talking about if you were the brother. Do you want to get punched in the face by basically saying you see the punch coming and homeboy smashing your sister, or you get punched in the back of the head and you find out afterwards?
Well, for one, I would rather get punched in the back of the head, to be quite honest, because I don't want to know that my sister. I don't want to know that my sister out here being Cheeks McGee. So, I mean, like,
follow-up question then.
Yeah.
If you don't have no boys that you would let date your sister, why would they be your boy?
Right. Solid question.
That's not.
Why would you befriend someone that you don't think is good enough to date your sister?
That's not what we signed up for.
I'm just saying. When
we became friends is because we was in Miss Hagwood's class in 3rd grade and we known each other since then. It wasn't like I got to choose you. It was you were chosen for me by being in Miss Hagwood's class, and I've known you all the way up
Your
through
bar
high
is
school.
very low for friendship, and that's what you base it off of. Bar is very low, right?
But we grew friends over the course of time.
Right.
But it ain't like I got to. When we were in high school, did we get to choose our friends?
Yes.
It was by choosing.
It was many I didn't like a rock with. My school wasn't that small.
But I'm just saying
he went to a small school.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Fair.
How many seniors you have in your class?
Probably about like 150.
You went to a small school.
But you know everybody.
Sure.
I'm just saying, you know everybody. It's not like in college, you can see somebody one day and not see them until, you graduate type thing. You know what I'm saying? You know everybody. That's just how it is. You friends with everybody. So it's not like I get to pick my friends. It's like, oh, I'm picking you because you would treat my sister well. That's not.
I didn't say that you picking them because he would treat his
sister well. Some of my friends.
No.
Some of my friends.
For somebody who is harmonious as you, who talks about honor and integrity and all the things.
I'm the honor and the integrity for my friend group.
But that's what you like to be that. You like to be that.
See, and that's not what
you like broken birds. You got broken bird syndrome. No, you're syndromic. You got broken bird syndrome. You're syndromic. Legit.
it just so happens that it's like that.
What I'm saying is,
I don't go into a friendship saying, "Oh, I'm gonna be somebody's barometer." But what ends up happening is I go into the friendship and they be like, "Troy's my barometer." I was like, "Whoa, I didn't sign up for this."
Right, but even with that being said, though, you wouldn't remain friends with somebody who does not have a certain level of character, honor, and integrity.
Exactly.
That's what he's saying.
That's what I'm saying.
So why would you put yourself in a situation where you continue to be friends with people who don't represent the same things you at least represent?
I don't want my friend smashing my sister.
So just say that.
I'm going to just say it like that. I don't want my friend smashing my sister.
Because it's too close to home.
Too close to home. What happens when the fallout, goes about, you know what I'm saying? Because this is my sister, but you my man's.
Right. You got to let them be adults and figure it out. That's the thing. We try to be, oftentimes, just in certain situations, we try to be a buffer for stuff that ain't got nothing to do with us. No, they need to be adults and figure it out.
But I'm involved.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're not.
By proximity, I am involved.
You're not involved.
You're making yourself involved.
You're making yourself involved. Your friendship is your friendship. Your sibling is your sibling. Their relationship is their relationship.
Why are y'all trying to convince me to let somebody smash my sister?
I didn't say convince you. I'm not trying to convince you to do nothing. Because the answer is no for me, too. Either way, the answer is no. I was just asking y'all.
My sisters be posting thirst traps on social medias, and I just want to reach through the phone.
So you rather not know that because you don't know what they do.
They doing something.
Hey, next topic. All right, so the weather. Have y'all seen the weather?
Have to look back at it. God almighty. Gotta look back at it.
Try to tell you.
Hey, the weather. So it's supposed to snow. You hear about the snow?
It's tough, man. It's tough.
How about those Clippers? What about the LA Clippers,
Terrible. It was a real life situation. I want to know what y'all thought about it because I gave my answer.
Right.
When I had told him that he was wrong.
So I will also say this too. Part of me, as much as what I want, part of me also says too, is just like, y'all adults, y'all know what y'all getting into.
Mm-hmm.
So it is what it is. I can express how I feel about the whole situation. I can say what I don't like. I can say the things that I do like, what I would expect. But at the end of the day, and this is 2025 Troy, because back in the day I couldn't say I could do this, but it's just like, hey, y'all in control of your own fate.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I say my piece and I keep it pushing.
That's all you can do. That's all you can do.
Because the last thing I could do is change somebody else's perspective on something. I get my insight.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's all you can do.
I was just asking.
So what was the outcome?
They ain't friends no more. And the situation him and the girl didn't work out anyway. And it turned into some craziness.
That's why I'm saying that, Lace. That's the reason why I'm saying it don't work out. It just we allow temporary feelings to lead us to do momentary actions to lead to lifetime consequences.
I agree with you.
She hot in the tail. He looking for some buns. You are the answer to my solution. You don't look to see that this could have lasting relationships. Now I can't bring my boy over the crib no more.
And that happens. What I'm saying is they were two grown adults. Now, granted, if our friendship was solid like that, we should be able to work through it, right, in my opinion. Because again, if you know the root of the story, your sister got at me.
Right.
She saw something in me. And it is my job to be a blessing. Okay. Right. So at the end of the day, certain things are simply for a season. Now, granted, I don't know what the drama was, but we have all been there in some capacity where we have risked it to try to make some shake.
Hey, you ain't lying.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So just because I get it, just because it's your sister, you view it a certain way, but we all done been in situations like, yo, I'm going to risk this.
And see what happens.
Like, that's real right. That's just what it is. So, nah, come on, man. Nah.
I would just hope that someone would look at if this don't understanding that if this don't work out, this can ruin a friendship.
Yeah, and the majority of the
women
thing
do it.
is most men would be okay with that.
True.
Most is gonna be okay with that.
That's a wild part.
That's what I'm saying. Legit. Now
what-
women would view it differently.
Way different.
Sure.
But most men, yeah, I don't talk to.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we was cool, we rocked, but yeah, we ain't cool no more.
I know some situations where the woman get mad. So the woman like this dude, right?
Mhm.
But the dude likes her friend.
Mhm.
She gets mad at her friend because he came at her
Mhm.
and she knows that I liked him.
Right.
You can't control that man.
That's what I'm saying.
That man wants what he wants. And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? If I told you, if we were single and I told you, hey, I like homegirl, but I try to holler at her and she don't holler back, but she holler at you, now I might be a little jealous.
Hey, it's free
Hey,
game.
that's how it goes.
I might
free
be a
game.
little jealous.
Hey, that's how it goes.
Hey.
But but at the end
Put
of
your
the day,
chips on black.
That's how it goes.
Put
but
your
at-
chips on black.
but at
That's
the
how it
end of the
go.
day, hey, the team won.
if
That's
you,
how
the
guys
team
look
won.
at it.
right.
That's
right.
how guys look at it.
Yeah.
But I think it would be different though if you told him that you like her and then he went out of his way to holler at her first.
Now, that's
Versus-
one thing.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
because it would
versus-
likely be.
No,
it
I'm saying it would be
Right.
different. If
But
he
I'm
was
saying
like,
it would
"Yo,
likely
I'm
be a
feeling her,
two-man
da, da, da."
situation, right? Where if I knew that you liked her, you'd be like, "Yo, go put me on." I can't help she feeling me. And
Nah, because you go over there being too funny, too charismatic, too.
I mean,
I would never ask,
like, you know
I
what?
would never ask if,
Like, no.
if we had the two man,
Absolutely
you'd
not.
never be my two man.
Absolutely not.
Never.
Absolutely not.
Never.
whoa,
Be like,
hold
this
on,
thing-
why?
No,
I'm gonna tell you why.
No.
Because you're too charming.
no, no.
Word.
would never-
Like, you take it
Dang,
down.
it's like that. I couldn't be picked
Not
up.
you. I'm not saying like you. I'm just saying when you like you said, know your personnel. When you got somebody like that on your team, you be like, no, I can't say.
I'm not saying
I can't say him to do that.
No.
I can't say him to do that.
Because you the halfback. You only supposed
I
to
can't
get
say
him
him
a
to do
couple
that.
yards.
I can't
Yo,
say him to
that's
do that.
crazy.
You're only supposed to get the team a couple yards as the halfback.
Yeah,
You're gonna
'cause-
take the ball and try to score.
I mean,
For real. Because if I see you over there and the next thing I know, I look over there and all I see is her back teeth because she laughing at what you talking about, that's it. I'm walking over there. I'm interrupting. I'm throwing salt in the game. Now I got an attitude.
Now I'm a hater.
Yeah, now I'm mad. Because
Oh
you were
my
supposed to be
God.
going over there for me.
Yeah.
And not look like you indulging yourself a little
I
bit
mean,
too
I
much.
can't. It's chemistry. Chemistry.
And that's what you're gonna
You
say to
can't
me. Chemistry.
You
That's
can't-
what you're gonna say. Never.
Hey, he gonna walk out the room with it like Mike and look back in the Thriller video.
Chemistry.
But yeah. But nah, I would never do that. My wife.
Dang, that is like that.
I'm keeping it 100.
Too charismatic.
Keeping 100.
Nah, good smelling, good talking.
No.
Nah, bro.
Especially if
Nah.
I forgot my cologne that day, and you got the blaze on with the.
Nah.
With the
Oh my
you know what I'm
gosh,
saying?
yo, that's crazy work.
Nah. But my wife lost a lot of friends because I hollered at her.
Oh my God.
Not because she defriended them. They defriended her because because they confided in her that they got feelings for Troy, you know, what a whoop de whoop de wham. But I was never aware of these women.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, but I want her.
Right.
Mhm.
And so she get these messages like 2-3 years via Facebook, like, hey, I just want to let you know I didn't like you too much because you was dating Troy. But I see y'all got a beautiful marriage
Girl.
now, and I was
Girl,
Ain't nobody thinking about you.
girl, if you don't,
That's crazy work. Yeah, that's crazy.
But
work.
people hold that resentment in.
they can do whatever
Get
they
outta here.
want. Life goes on.
did she know that?
But
they
it's
felt
hard
that
to
way?
get you if you ain't got you with me. It's hard to get that.
When I hollered, okay, so when I hollered and then, you know, we talked for a little bit, she was like, the reason why she was so resistant at first is because she was like, hey, these people confided in me and I don't want to upset them. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, cool. I don't know who they are, and so I don't care.
Mm.
Who they are. I won't. I
If
like
you knew, you wouldn't care.
Even if I
Because
knew,
you
I
want
wouldn't
her.
care. Yeah, because I
Right.
likes you and I
Mhm.
want you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I got to have you. And so
That's crazy though.
And so, but when we decided not to pursue each other, I think I don't know how people felt about it. But when I came back around, couldn't nobody say nothing to her because it was like we were all graduated from college. It wasn't like we was in a small community and before. We all moved our different ways and stuff like that. We were growing, we're becoming adults. And so you can't be mad that two adults decide to get together.
Y'all won't friends in the first place.
Yeah, they won't.
They won't. That's not
crazy.
Friendship. That's not friendship.
I commend.
I've had some go well. I've had homies date friends or people from my previous relationships, whatever. Never thought I don't have no issue with that. You do you.
No, I definitely got an issue with that.
I don't. I don't.
Why? If your homeboy dates your ex?
Yeah. 100%.
But why?
What you mean, but why? No, but why me?
Why?
Why, nigga? Because I said so.
So that's it, just because you said
nigga.
so.
Yeah, find something else to do. It's enough women out here. Nigga. Go find. You don't need to be peddling my old work. Nigga. Go find something else to do.
Again, like I said on a previous episode,
you only like her because you saw me with her,
and that's fine. If you want to take on that issue and concern, that's a you thing.
No, I'm just saying, go find something else to do.
Yeah,
that would be my issue.
Never had an issue.
The issue that I have is that there's so many other women out there that you don't even have to talk to this one.
Which
so
is
there's
fine.
a reason why you're choosing this one.
Nah.
And I know that she didn't. We talking about my stuff. We know that I know that she didn't go holler at you first.
Mm-hmm.
So you're moving on this situation. The only reason you like her is because you saw me with her.
And what I'm saying is, as far as not taking issue of that, obviously we wouldn't be cool like that anymore. Mm-hmm. I mean, I would be cordial, whatever, but now our relationship would shift. But yeah, if you want, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
No. I'm cool with it.
You talking my ex, like legitimate relationship.
Yeah.
Then no. If it's like some round the way, like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, even that relationship round the way, whatever.
That these for everybody. Then I ain't got nothing to say.
I mean, at the end of the day,
go ahead.
I would say at the end of the day, you always have the comeback. You know what I mean? You still coming behind Lace, but I mean, whatever works for you.
I don't care about
whatever works for you.
I don't care about no
comeback.
No, I don't care about no comeback. I don't care about that. Legit, I don't care about that. I know some people say like imitation is flattery. No, it ain't flattery to me. It pisses me off. Don't imitate me. Find something else to do.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
But some people can't. Some people can't do that,
and that's the issue that I have. So I've always had a problem with that. If I've already done that, if I've already talked to her, regardless of if I care about her still or not, the answer is no. Go find something else to do. That's just to me as bad as someone using my name to try to get in good with somebody else. I don't like that either. If you want to holler at her, just holler at her. Don't try to use me as your gateway to this situation.
So what if it's a situation where years have passed and it just so happens?
Just so happens what?
That they start kicking it, whatever. Would you have an issue with that?
Are we still friends?
Yeah.
Me and the dude?
Yeah.
The answer is no.
Now,
the answer is no, Lace.
I have told a friend before not to talk. He approached me like a man. Hey, bro, I know y'all not talking no more. I kind of have been talking to her. I was wondering, whoop-de-wham. And I said no, not because I didn't want him to talk to her because it was my ex. I said no because I was like, bro, she's crazy. Okay. And I love you too much to be like, you should pursue this relationship.
Right.
I broke up with her for a reason, and I don't think you should pursue her. And I'm so glad that he did.
The real question to me is not why I don't want them to or want him to. The real question is, why do you want to? That would be my question to him. Why do you want to? Because if you're doing it now, that means you always had eyes on her.
Come on,
you always had eyes on
her.
That's
something.
You didn't just develop eyes for this person. You've always had eyes on her. If even the opportunity has presented itself and you want to take it,
not necessarily.
Please,
not necessarily.
Get the hell out of here. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The answer is yes. You've always had eyes for her. And you know when someone has eyes for your lady when they ask stuff like, oh, do she got a sister? Do she got a friend? Just say you want my girl. Just say you want my girl. As soon as you ask me, do she got a sister? Or would you?
That's not.
You
having
want my
eyes.
girl, nigga?
That's not having eyes.
100%.
That's appreciation.
It is 100% having eyes. Because
it's appreciation.
Bruh, it is not appreciation. You have eyes quite like you're eyeing it.
Eyeing what?
My stuff.
No, I
You
would
are,
disagree
like,
with that.
Bruh.
I
If
would
the
disagree with
opportunity
that.
presents itself after we've already been in a relationship with me and her have already been in a relationship with each other. You watched us go through a relationship with one another
Mm-hmm.
for all this time.
Mm-hmm.
And then somehow an opportunity presents itself later down the road. And you want to pursue this opportunity that you've been eyeing her for a long time.
I hear
Your
you.
eyes have been on this person. You just won't act on it because of our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And if she had been single and that opportunity, you would have taken that opportunity. So you are taking it now because I'm not in the picture, or you want to take it now. So you've been looking at it.
Nah, I don't.
But here's the thing.
You didn't just pop up looking at it.
All right. So let me throw another scenario in there. Your man holla at your ex, but you already in a happy, flourishing relationship. Can he holla at your ex?
No. Or he can, but then you got to go that way. And y'all go over there. But you're not going to stay my friend and talk to her. You can't do that, bruh. For a lot of reasons, especially if I'm in a happy marital relationship. You get into a relationship with one of my exes and now you think you're going to bring her around? Me and my happy family that I created, and we hang out and we do all this. You have lost your everlasting mind.
Right.
She has to go that way, and so do you.
Yeah, I feel
You cannot bring that this way to me.
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's what I'm saying. There is something in you that was envious of this situation that I had with her, or jealous of it, that now you want to try to partake. You want to partake in.
You're putting a lot of insinuations and assumptions.
Yeah.
What if they just have some stuff in common? One, you know? You just never know.
I don't like how y'all are trying to, like, look, bruh.
All I'm saying is you're making things finite that aren't necessarily finite.
Right. So with the example that I gave, you kicked it with Shorty for however long. Y'all break up 4 years down the line.
4 years down the line, you remember her from the relationship that she had with me. The only way
I can remember her from she fly and I want to holler.
Realistically, you know her because she fly and you want to holler.
That's appreciation.
That's what I'm saying is, though, people change, bruh. Like, the way I look now was different 4 years ago. So I'm saying I may not have, it caught my eye. Now it comes to the realization or recognition that y'all kicked it or whatever, but that might not be the first thing that comes to mind, is what I'm saying. But you and your narcissistic ways, like, oh, it's about me.
It's not about me, but it's like something in you wants to talk to this person, and it's not because you think that just because she's fine, blah, blah, blah. There is something else attached to it. And you didn't just see her on the whim. And
she was my accountant.
You know her because of me. No,
it could be.
You know her. No,
you just get to know her on the regular.
You're taking it from the standpoint. I feel like you all are using the lens of an associate. We're talking about my man. You my man. You talking about your man want to holler at your ex from a couple years ago. No, the answer is no. Nigga. Go. It's not an associate. We not in passing. You looking at it like I know him, but I don't know him.
Mm-hmm.
So I blah blah blah. But if it was your man and they were in a relationship and dated, even if some years that passed, they was in a relationship, you don't want to talk to her. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't want to.
I respect that. I probably was looking at it from a
you would not want to talk to her, and you probably wouldn't even think to talk to her because of your relationship.
Yeah, but I also know.
And if y'all had stuff in common, the only way you would know that is because of the time you spent around her through me.
I guess I've had it go both ways. Yeah, I've had it go both ways.
When you say it's your man's,
that's what I'm saying. It's like your man. It's not somebody that I run fives with on Sunday. I just dap up from time to time and blah blah blah. Not one of them. If it's one of them, it's whatever.
This the dude that I first think about for every function that I'm throwing.
If I was gonna get married and I was gonna have a best man, I would ask him to do it.
I can say, you're right.
I would ask him to do it. That's totally different, bro.
Yeah.
There's someone that you just know in passing, and that's different.
But if it was just a homeboy that I knew, that I ran fives with,
yeah, and that happens, you can't really say nothing.
Right.
Like, we ain't got no real connection other than the fact that we just run fives.
All it's gonna be is when we play fives, like, she crazy, ain't she? Yeah, she crazy. All right, man, you enjoy that.
Now I feel that. Yeah, that'd be me. I would do that, but I'm talking about my man.
I got you.
Yeah,
I got you.
Sign us off.
That was fun.
Sign us
hey,
off, man.
And this has been the Manly D's podcast, y'all. And as always, until next time, we out.